Hi guys, it's Ron, and today I decided to record this video to show you how to use our new and incredible tool called the NHL Team Strength Oscillator by Zcodesystems.com. So what is it and how can it help you? Well, the Zcode Systems NHL Team Strength Oscillator shows you the current team shape in the form of an easy chart. Just by looking and comparing this chart, you can easily see team strengths and determine which team is surging and which team is slumping. You can also compare the difference between the shapes by calculating the delta, or the difference between these two values. So, in simple terms, the form of this chart and the difference between the last values will show you the difference between the teams and hopefully help you to predict the future. Okay, so our first game today is the Colorado Avalanche versus the Minnesota Wild. So it's the Colorado Avalanche versus the Minnesota Wild, and I'm recording this video before I know the results of the game. So this is totally fair and legitimate. Then I will edit the video and add the results so we can compare how accurate the oscillator actually is. So let's make some drawings here. The red chart is the Minnesota Wild and the blue one is for Colorado. So let's draw this simple chart based on the minimum. As you can see, this blue line is called support, and the Minnesota Wild has already broken the support level, as you can see. This means that they broke the support and they continue the flight, which is a very bad sign for this specific team. Now let's see Colorado. And here is the resistance line, as you can see here. The resistance line is made by the maximum. So you can see that Colorado is testing the resistance line, which means it can bounce back and go here by losing, or it can break the resistance line and become a better team. So basically the indicator is still enough that this game is very important for Colorado, and if they break the resistance level and beat the Minnesota Wild, they can become a better team. The prediction for these two teams is for Colorado to win this game. As you can see, the Avalanche won this game 4-2, so the prediction is accurate and it came true. Now let's check the second game, which is the New York Islanders versus the New York Rangers. The red line is corresponding to, as you can see, the New York Rangers, while the blue line is corresponding to the New York Islanders. Just by looking at these two lines, you can easily see which team is in a much better condition and which team is slumping. Now let's try to compare the support and the resistance levels. Okay, this is the line for the New York Rangers. As you can see, they've already broken the resistance level by winning against the Philadelphia Flyers last week. So currently they broke the resistance level and they became a better team, which means they are surging and are in a perfect position. Okay, this is the level for the Islanders, and as you can see, they haven't reached the support level, so they need to lose once again, and they'll start testing the support level once they lose. Hopefully they can bounce back. So what does this tell us? It tells us that the New York Rangers are a much better team. The chart is much better. They're breaking the resistance level, and things look really, really good for the Rangers. So they should win this game with a big score. Okay, one day later, and as you can see, the Rangers won 3-0. Our next game is the New Jersey Devils versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, the red line here is for Carolina, and blue is for New Jersey. Let me draw the line here. And as you can see, New Jersey is trying to break the resistance level, which means they can finally become a better team. Meanwhile, Carolina is trying to bounce back to the support level. As you can see, the difference between the teams is so huge, it's a clear sign that New Jersey is going to win here. The result was 2-4. Carolina Hurricanes won this one. They bounced back from the support, and the Devils could not break the resistance level. This is a clear loss when one of the teams couldn't break the resistance level. The next game is the Dallas Stars versus the St. Louis Blues. Oh, and this is actually pretty funny. As you can see, both of the lines go together, and both teams are perfectly matched, which means this is a clear sign that we are going to have a really tight, close game with a possible score of 2-3 or 1-2, something like that. So there's no clear sign who's going to win here. But you can play the spread line or buck line +1 or +1.5. So again, there's no clear sign as to who is going to win this particular game. The game was pretty close, and the Devils won 5-3. The next game is the Detroit Red Wings versus the Nashville Predators. Okay, Detroit, as you can see, is the blue line, and Nashville is the red one. The red one. As far as I can see, this is a clear signal that Detroit is by far going to win this game. You can see that Detroit is on the support line, which means it's time for them to bounce back from the support line. Meanwhile, the Nashville Predators, you can see their line here, and as you can see, they couldn't break the resistance line, and so they lost. So they're going to go down right here. So what the Oscillator is telling us is that Detroit is going to win this game. Let's check the result. The Red Wings won 4-1 and destroyed the Predators like we expected. Okay, the next game is the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Chicago Hawks. Here are the charts for this one, and just by looking at them, you can see which team is much better, and you can see that it's the Chicago Hawks. They are leading the lead, and their chart is extremely stable, and right now they're on the surge, so they're doing great. And as you can see the line here, this is the support level, and so Chicago has bounced from the support level, and now they're going right here. Okay, now here's our poor Columbus team. They couldn't break the resistance level, as you can see, so there is no chance for them, and they're just going to go straight down from here. So as you can see, the difference between the team's condition is extremely huge. It's huge. So this is going to be a very one-sided game with a possible big win for the Chicago Blackhawks. And here you can see the score just came out. The Blackhawks beat the Blue Jackets 4-1. The next game is the Phoenix Coyotes versus the Los Angeles Kings. As you can see here, the Coyotes are they're a very stable team. They're about average, but they're a very stable team, and they stay in the zone for a long time. Again, so it's a stable team. They aren't the best, but they're certainly stable. They never go into long losing streaks, nor do they go into long winning streaks. Meanwhile, the LA Kings are slumping, and they've been slumping for a long time. As you can see, they tried to stop the slump. They tried to stop the slump, but they haven't had much luck so far. So you can see the levels right here. So they're testing the support level now, and they need to win. They need a win. It's a very important game for them, and they're playing at home, so this is a must win. They must win this one. So you can see the chart right here. Let's see. The game, again, this game is very important to the LA Kings, and they should win this game. So again, this is an important game, and the Kings should win this game. Okay, as predicted, the Kings won this one 4-3. That's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video about the NHL Oscillator. I think it'll really help you understand the team shapes and conditions, and hopefully it helps you predict games. And if you have time to check out our NHL predictions by zcodesystems.com on Facebook, you can follow us there. So thanks everyone, and win with us, and have a great day.